Hello, my fellow knights and warriors. This is yet another scenario from the original Cry Havoc game. It's been a while since I played OG Cry Havoc, but this is a good moment to return to this game. And the Vanguard Clash is an epic scenario. We have two armies facing each other right from the march, so this is a meeting engagement. None of them is ready for battle. They are entering the battle and they are bored and they are already involved in combat. So, to make things a bit more clear, are marked one side with red and marked them as Yorks. Well, if you read about War of Roses, then you know that Yorks fought against Lancasters, and the other side, marked as blue, is Lancaster. So each side enters from its side of the board. So Lancasters are entering from 8 and Yorks are entering from the 6. There are no special victory conditions here. You have simply to kill as many enemies as possible. So, in this scenario, Yorks are side 1, so they are going to enter the board first. So let's go, and I will start with my mounted knights, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm not going to move any further, because, well, you know, it's not going to end well. If you go so far all alone, then it makes you a perfect target for your opponents. So instead of making stupid charge in front of the attackers like they did on Crécy or Azincourt, I am going to move them. And now rotate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and the remaining two knights will be here and there. Okay, so that's for my mounted warriors, and now I have a couple of archers, so let's give them a place where they can fire. I believe this pond is a pretty good place because they can fire above, or I can place them here in these tracks and hoping that they will provide them some protection. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the other two archers will march here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they will be able to fire on both flanks. And now my infantry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They will go like here. I will give them sergeant. Now these guys are slightly better armored and armed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, and now them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We still don't know how the enemy is going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's better to keep some men in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 6, 6, and 6. So these are all Yorks. And now Lancasters. They have a bit more complicated situation because they have this hill that blocks their movement a bit. We will see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So my horsemen also are going to enter right from the middle. So they can meet enemy horsemen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 and 11 and 12. One, 2, 3, 8, 7, 11 and 12. And the other riders are going to be placed here and there as my reserve. And now my footmen. So 1, 2, 3, 4, or maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the other two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now my foot warriors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. And they will go here as my reserve. And now sergeants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's the entire movement for them. They haven't shotbowmen, so they weren't able to fire in the second missile combat phase. So the first turn is actually simply a movement and nothing else. And that's the end of the turn 1. I am going to play, I think, 12 turns. I found that this number is solid for these games. Maybe if the one side is going to win the battle later and the one side is going to definitely lose, I might shorten my play. We will see it later. Okay, so turn 2. Starting with Yorks, and now they can fire, and they are going to do so because they have a crossbowmen who are deadly as hell. Let me check. This is range 13, so I can fire at him. He receives light cover from the scrap, and let me see. This is 13 hexes range. Wrong chart. This is a proper chart. So this is short bow. So this is a short range, and we are firing with short bow. So we have 38 versus 6. So it's going to be 6-1 missile versus infantry. And this is light cover. So we are going to flip by 1 to the 5-1. Yeah, scrap, light cover, yes. So this is 5-1 and D10 and 3. 5-1 missile versus infantry, it is B. So target is wounded. And now this archer fires at him. So this is also 13 hexes range, the same situation. And now the roll is the same 3, so Hull is also wounded. Decrease, and now let's decrease their ammo by 1. Because they both fired. And now here. And here on the north the situation is a bit more complicated because they are hiding in the woods or behind the woods, so this is pretty hard to hit them. Let me see. No, I can fire at him. No, because he's not on the first hex of the hill, so none of them is in my range, so I can fire on the knights. So that's what I'm going to do. This is 17 hexes range, and now this is 36 versus 9. So this is 4-1 and 1. Fantastic. Wrong chart. This is versus mounted targets. So this was 4-1 and 1. This is C. C. Horse unarmed, rided, wounded and dismounted. So Sir Piers is hit. He is wounded and dismounted. So his horse is fine, but he is not. Sir Piers, foot. He falls from the horse and he is also wounded. And now Fletcher. Let me see. Fletcher targets Sir Günther. It is 36 versus 8, so this is 4-1 and 10, no effect, so he missed. Let's mark them as missile decrease, and now that's all for the missile combat of Yorks. And now I can move them a bit. Now they fired. Do I want to move them closer? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's my flank, and now my mounted warriors. Wonder if I have a chance to reach them now. I believe I don't have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, some of them will do, but some not. So I will move them forward just a bit, and now he is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Infantry follows them. Using these knights as a cover. And now these archers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And now, second missile phase, and now these archers are firing. He is firing at Ben. So this is 36 versus 4, so this is 9 to 1 and 8 to 1 because of the light cover. Wait, he has a defense of 3. So no, this is going to be even worse. This will be 12 to 1. And I got 10 in the 12 to 1. This is B. He is wounded, and he was already wounded, so he dies. And now Iward, he fires at Hull. The same situation, and 10, so Hull also dies. And they both have to reduce their missiles by 1. 18 and 18. And here on the north, let me see, Engerand targets Sir Piers. He is on the slope, and slope provides what kind of cover? Slope provides medium cover. Okay, so we have 38 versus 4, so this is 9 to 1, and because of the medium cover this goes to 7 to 1. And 7 to 1 and 6. So it was 6 in the 7 to 1 versus Foot Warrior. This is B, so he is wounded, so he dies. And now Fletcher. I wonder if Fletcher has anyone in his range. I believe no, because Watt here blocks his line of sight. So only Engerand has his missiles decreased by 1. And that's all for the Yorks, and now Lancasters. So Nicholas fires his crossbow, and he targets Iward. And this is 10 hexes range, so this is a short range. And the short range for the crossbow is 60. 60 versus 6, so this is 10 to 1, and he is on the scrap, so this is -1, so this is 9 to 1. And we got 9 in the 9 to 1. This is A, so he retreats to hexes 1 and 2. Nicholas reduces his ammo by 1. And now Jacopa. Let me see if Jacopa can fire at anyone. Well, I believe he can fire at Boyer. So this is again 60 versus 5, so it's 12 to 1, and -1, it's 11 to 1. 3 in the 11 to 1, no, this is going to end bad. Yeah, this is C, so Boyer dies. Jacopa has his ammo reduced by 1. Okay. They not... let me think. He can fire on him. So let me try. I'm firing on Seraline. This is 60 versus 11. So this is 5 to 1. And 6 in the 5 to 1 versus mounted opponents. I believe this is A. Defender retreat 4 hexes. So 1. Oh no, no, not like that. 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so that's Francisco. And I don't have any other opportunities to fire with Lancasters. So now Lancasters are moving. And let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, scrap 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all for my mounted warriors. And now my leg warriors. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. He fired, so he cannot move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And now there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They both fired, so they cannot move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or maybe 6 here. So that's all for my Lancasters. And now combat. So these two knights are attacking him, so they have 44 versus 13. 44 versus 13, it will be 3 to 1. It's 5. In the 3 to 1, this is A. Attacker wounded, so one of them is wounded. these two knights, Sir John and Sir Richard, are attacking Sir James, so they have 51 versus 9. 51 versus 9 will be 4 to 1, and 6 in the 4 to 1. This is A. So looks like Lancasters are not very lucky. Another wound. And now Sir Conrad and Sir William are attacking Sir Clagny. 48 versus 12. So this is 4 to 1 again. And yes, in the original Cry Havoc there is no that rule that provides you +1 positive modifier when you are fighting with 2 versus 1. So this is 4 to 1 again, and 1. Okay, that's a good roll. This is D. Horse killed, rider stunned and dismounted. Okay, so his horse is, this is Sir Clagny, so let me take his marker. Knights on foot. He's stunned and his horse is dead. Okay, so this concludes all the combat, I believe. Yes, my foot warriors aren't adjacent to each other, so that's the end of the turn 2. Yes, that's the end of the turn 2. So, at the beginning, usually these archers are doing their job. That's how most of the Cry Havoc battles start. So it is turn 3, and the situation gets more chaotic and definitely more crowded. We are starting with Yorks and their archers. Award. Can Award fire at anyone? Let me see. Well, Sir William is in his range, Sir Gilbert also, and Crispin too. And he finds Crispin being quite a dangerous dude, so he fires at him. So this is 38 versus 6, so this is 6 to 1, and 5 in the 6 to 1. This is B, so he is wounded. And 1 missile down. Now here. Engarant fires at Guy because, well, I think that I have a line of sight to Frederick, so yes, I'm going to fire on Frederick. So this is 36, right? It was 36? No, 38. 38 versus 8, so it's 4 to 1. And 8 in the 4 to 1, this is no effect. And now Fletcher. Fletcher has no line of sight to... Well, he has line of sight to Guy, and he's going to fire at Guy. Guy is in the trees, and this is light cover. So this is 38 versus 6, so this is 6 to 1 and 5 to 1 because of the light cover, and 9, no effect. So that's all for the missile combat, and now movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My knights are fighting against each other. Let him join the battle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three, 4. And 1. Infantry here waits for an opportunity, but here I will provide him some protection. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's all. Next we have a second missile combat phase, so Award fires at Crispin again, and Crispin is dead. Missile decrease. Now here I think that none of them has anyone in the range. Let me check. No, I have Guy in my range, so let me fire nothing. So missile decrease, and Fletcher, no, Sergeant Armin blocks my line of sight, and here this knight. So that's all for my second missile combat phase, and next I am moving to the combat phase. So now Sir Gaston and Sir Roland are attacking Sir Gunther. They have 56 versus 4. So this is 12 to 1. So it's 12 to 1 and 1. So I know what it means. This is H, horse killed and rider killed. What was his name? Let me check. Sir Gunther. So I need Sir Gunther marker. Where are you? Here. And he falls there. He is dead. Alright. So I can move here. Now Sir Peter and Sir Roger are attacking Sir John. 48 versus 5. 9 to 1. And the roll is 1 again. So Sir John dies. Along with his horse. He falls down here. And now Sir Peter moves there. Sir James is not attacking anyone. And now Sir Alain and Sir Thomas are attacking Sir William. They have 46 versus 11, so it's 4 to 1. And 1. Come on, they have amazing roll. 4 to 1 and 1. This is D. Horse killed, rider stunned and dismounted. So Sir William is dismounted. And stunned. And his horse dies. So Sir Alain moves here. And now Wat may attack Frederick, but I don't think this is a good idea, so that's not what I'm going to do. And this is the end of the York turn. Okay, so they are doing pretty fine. They managed to kill a couple of enemy knights. That's pretty good. And we will see if Lancasters will be able to counter this. I think they have a little chance to counter such a deadly attack. Now let me see for the missile combat. So Francisco fires at Sir Thomas. He has 60 versus 10, so it's 6 to 1 and 5. Six to 1 and 5. This is B. Horse killed, rider stunned and dismounted. So it was Sir Thomas. So his horse is dead and he is stunned and dismounted. And here I think they are blocking a line of sight of my crossbowmen, but let me check. Well, not. I can fire at what. It will be 60 versus 6, 10 to 1. I got 3. In the 10 to 1 versus Foot Warrior, this is C, so he is dead. One missile down. And Nicholas, he can target Hubert. It is 60 versus 7, so it will be 8 to 1. And 1, he also dies. So these are my archers, or rather should I say my crossbowmen. And now movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They cannot move because they are fired. And now here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now Herbalaster 1, 2. So that's all for the foot movement, and now my mounted warriors. I think that my mounted warriors are doing very bad actually. Oh, I forgot to wake him up. Have 3 mounted warriors dead already. That's very bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's all for the movement. I haven't a second missile combat phase because crossbowmen cannot fire for the second time, so let's resolve our attacks. So here 12 and 11. Oh no, sorry. 11 and 11, 22 versus 7. 3 to 1. He is on the scrap. Scrap is negative, right? Yeah. So it's 3 to 1 and 2 to 1 because of the scrap. It's 9. Hand-to-hand combat with no effect. It was 9. No effect. Here 28 versus 11. No, I'm not going to attack here. And they are attacking Sir James, so they have 56 versus 9, so this is 6 to 1. And 10, come on. 6 to 1 and 10, no effect. And now Sir Jacques attacks Sir Roger, 24 versus 11, 2 to 1 and 1. Oh, finally. 2 to 1 and 1. C. Defender retreats 1 hex. Okay, so I am pursuing. And now here, my Lancasters. So 1, 2, 3, and they are attacking what? With 10, 17, 27 versus 6. 4 to 1 and 4. This is D. He is stunned. And now Watkin and Frederick are attacking Odo. 22 versus 5. 4 to 1 again. And 4. He is stunned, right? 4 to 1 and 4. This is D, right? So he's stunned. Okay, so these are all my hand-to-hand attacks, so I can make him back. He was Lancaster. Change label Lancaster. He was York. And that's all for the for this turn. I don't have anyone else on the Lancaster side to wake up. No. Oh, I forgot to change his label because he was introduced on the battlefield, so he hadn't a label. So that's all for the turn 3.